Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we will be making the BLove Smackalicious sauce. Right there I am chopping up some onions to go in it. You could put just about any vegetable you want in it. Like she says, you have to make it your way. I'm going to cut up, I think I cut up that whole onion and put in it. And if you look back there on the pack, you see that the pack says mild. It says mild, but I put a whole lot of other stuff in there, and I did not go directly by her instructions on the back of the pack. There, those onions are all cut up. Don't know what I was doing, but the onions are all cut up. I think I was getting the pan ready with the butter. But yeah, that sauce is mild, but I went ahead and added some heat to it. Matter of fact, I added a whole lot of other stuff to it. I just didn't use her pack and some butter and the chicken broth and the Coca-Cola. I used, some other stuff. Because I made it before. I've made it when she first come out with it. I use her recipe that she put on her YouTube channel. I've made it several times, but my daughter-in-law sent me that little packet for my birthday, so I just decided to do a video and show you how I added more stuff to it than just what it called for. Okay, there I am at the pan heating it up. We're gonna put some butter in there, and I think I used like I used a block, but it was like 4 sticks. Use about 4 sticks of butter when you make this. I've made it before, and I eat it with several different things, just not with seafood. I eat it with a lot of other stuff too. I don't eat much of it because that butter and my cholesterol ain't going together too well. But it do have a good flavor, and it's real good with some crab legs. I can see why she love it, but I couldn't eat it every day. I'm sure I'm not going to sit here and let this stick of butter melt. I can't remember what I was doing. But y'all need to try it. It's really good. If you have not tried it, or better yet, go to her page, BLove's Life, and look up how to make the sauce. And I'm not telling you not to buy it from her, from Amazon where she sells it at. I'm just saying when you go there and watch her how she make it, then you would want to do it just like she's doing it. And yes, it's easier to go ahead and get the packet, I guess, but most people have all the seasons that she put in the pack in your pantry anyway. So I'm not telling you not to go get it. I'm just saying that she got a real good video on her channel showing you step by step how to make it. So go on over there and check her out. Okay, and those are the ingredients I put in there. There's chicken broth. There's some pickled ginger, and I get that at my local Food Lion. Some Coca-Cola went in it. Some Italian season, I put more of that in it. Texas pea hot sauce. Some accent. Cayenne pepper. Some Worcestershire sauce. Some crushed red pepper. And some lemon pepper. That's some vinegar. That's some pickled hot vinegar. And that's just some light brown sugar. I put all that in it. Okay, there's the butter melting up. Here I am putting all the onions in there. And you can't have too many onions if you like onions. I love onions, so you can't have too many onions. Yeah, I had to get my wood spoon. I love cooking with a wood spoon. Okay, I'm going to let that sit there for a few minutes while I cut up my ginger. Those onions were so good in that. And I still have some. What I had left over, I took and put in my container and put it back in the freezer. There I am pouring the ginger juice in the pan. Squeezing all the juice out into the butter and onions too. There's the ginger all cut up going down in there. Chopped it up really fine. Not too small, but small enough that you can pick some up with your cucumber or pepper or crab leg or whatever you're trying to pick it up with. Okay, there I am putting some Worcestershire sauce in there. I think I put 2 tablespoons of it in there. And don't ask me about measurements because I'm a person, I cook by taste and sight. Even though I used the measuring little spoons just then. Okay, there I am using that hot vinegar. Some peppers was in there. Some of my husband's peppers he grew in the garden. It's hot peppers. But that's the vinegar left over. We ate all the peppers and that's the vinegar that was left over from the peppers. Good flavor. Along with some heat. And if you don't like the heat, just use regular rice vinegar or regular apple cider vinegar. There I am putting some brown sugar in that. That was probably about half a cup. Some accent salt. That accent salt enhances the flavor of anything that you are cooking. Some Texas pea. Now that's just my preference. You don't have to use that brand. You can use whatever brand of hot sauce that you have and that you eat or you like. Over here we eat Texas pea. And that Coca-Cola, pouring it right on up in there. I got all this from BLove. From the video that she got posted on her page. I've been making this long before she come up with selling the packet on Amazon because she had it on her page. On her channel, I'll say. On her channel. That was some cayenne. Don't stir it on up in there. It was smelling so good. Okay, now we're adding some chicken broth. And so now I'm adding that whole entire packet. I emptied the whole thing out. And at this point, y'all, it is smelling so good. And there I go, taking some lemon and squeezing it in there. And yes, I am using my hands. They are clean. It is my sauce. I'm going to eat it. But it is really good. I squeezed the lemon in there. I think I just used a half a lemon and squeezed in there. That makes the taste really good too. That citrus in there give it a different taste too. It's really good. Nice and hot. Look at it. It's boiling up real good. Now mind you, I'm cooking this 2 days prior to when I was going to have it. So when it get completely done and cooled down, I'll take it and put it in my container and put it in my freezer. And then the day that I get ready to have my seafood is when I take it out and bring it back up to temperature on the stove. But it is smelling amazing.